bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
And welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swatt. My guest this segment is Stephanie Wolf, who is president and CEO of the Solano Community Foundation. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about the foundation. I guess you're more or less a clearinghouse, I suppose, for donors in the Solano County area.
That's a good description. Yeah, we are a private nonprofit, first of all, and we serve the entire county of Solano. We work with donors who are either individuals or families, groups of friends, companies, who want to have an organized, strategic way of giving, rather than simply writing checks to individual charities, which is fine. But the Community Foundation allows people to have a more specific, focused way to exercise their philanthropy. And we talk about philanthropy as opposed to charity, because philanthropy is more of a structured way of giving. And we work with donors and we work with the nonprofits, and we try to bring those two communities together.
Without your intervention, would a lot of this money not get spent?
I believe that's true. Mm-hmm. I believe that's true.
I know you have said many times, I've read some stories where you're trying to engender a culture of giving in Solano County. Is that difficult?
It's challenging, for sure, and the economy has a lot to do with that. But fostering this culture of philanthropy, as we call it, is something that's more than fundraising. It's not about trying to urge somebody to give. It's trying to look at the community as an organic being, and that we're all part of this, and improving the quality of life of the people who live in Solano County and who work in Solano County is a joint effort. So talking to people who might even have their own private foundations, or people who have never given, and everything in between, talking about what it means to be in a community and be part of that community in a way that you're affecting positive change.
Now, everything goes in cycles. Right now we're in a down cycle, certainly economically. Foreclosures are way up, folks are hurting, unemployment is up. Do you find that your job is much more difficult now?
I like to think of it as a challenge rather than as difficult. I think that I'm optimistic by nature, and I think that we will weather this and we'll come out on the other side. And as has happened, as you said, in cycles, some nonprofits will really struggle, some might close, but others are finding tools by which they can strengthen their own operations. We have a very robust series of workshops that are geared toward nonprofit boards and staffs and volunteers to increase their effectiveness and their ability to be self-sufficient.
For example, at one of these workshops, what would you teach some of these nonprofits?
Well, there are 3 different modules based on people's level of understanding and their skill sets. So the first one might be how to put a budget together, how to run a nonprofit, running your nonprofit like a business as opposed to sort of just hand-to-mouth sort of things, all the way up to board roles and responsibilities and reporting and evaluation and more sophisticated
and
kinds of
course.
Absolutely, accountability. And I think that's part of what makes this so challenging. There is now, there always has been, but there now more than ever, a real magnifying glass on nonprofits. And every time some nonprofit gets caught doing something badly, it sort of casts aspersions on everybody, and donors then pull back a little bit. I don't think that the challenge is as much about the economy, because people are generous by nature. They always have been. Studies have been done forever about how much people give, and that stays fairly consistent in hard times, in good times, which is interesting.
We only have a few seconds left, but we do want to mention that you have helped hundreds and hundreds of teachers.
Oh, yes, yes. We have an Education Plus program, which is a mini grant program, and every year we make grants to approximately 100 Solano County public school teachers, and that allows them to bring projects and programs to their students, and it's a wonderful thing.
That's great. Well, Stephanie Wolf, thanks for coming by,
talking
about the Solano Community Foundation. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swatt. We'll see you next time.